I'll move to the debate room.
Yeah, let's move to the debate room.
I'm number one.
Why are they?
Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to the official 2020 rematch of the Cootie Debate.
Yeah.
I'm not good at, we had
Yeah,
a
this
first
did
round.
happen before.
I beat Stanley, but everyone's like, no, you didn't.
No,
So,
I beat you, Chloe.
No, guys,
Okay,
it's
let's
fine.
do it.
again.
Can we get this rolling, please?
Yes.
Okay,
Alright,
Stanley,
alright.
you speak
So
first.
I'm going
Everyone,
first.
please mute when someone is speaking, and please do not interrupt, or else you will be yeeted.
Alright, so can I go now? Alright. First of all, we must understand what cooties are. The cooties is a bacterial disease that spreads from human to human via the touching of body parts. It originated from the accumulated bacteria on female hands. Once infected, one will experience headaches, dizziness, diarrhea, and in some cases, even death. Ladies and gentlemen of the judge panel, do not be deceived by Miss Kang, a fool of a human being. Sorry about that. Deluded and brainwashed by the evil practices of social democratic centralism. Today, I will prove that Chloe Kang is a master manipulator of minds, but more importantly, I will demonstrate that human beings of the female gender do indeed carry the cootie virus. To begin, a study by Maximilius Pang, an assistant professor of biochemistry at the University of British Columbia, shows that women actually carry 20% more bacteria on their hands than men. To conduct the study, the researchers took samples from 50 undergraduate students, 100 hands. Women had more diverse communities of bacteria on their hands, according to Pang. As for why women have more bacteria on their hands, researchers believe that it is because of the different varieties of beauty products that women apply to their skin, such as lotions, face masks, etc. Owing to the fact that women have more bacteria on their hands, women are also more prone to carry diseases that originate from large amounts of bacteria, such as cholera, rubella, and in some cases, the cooties. Bacterial cooties, also known as Mycobacterium cutilosis, is the leading cause of death among young children of ages 1 to 7, followed by tuberculosis. Studies show that women are more prone to carrying diseases than men. To illustrate, during the bubonic plague in 1346, plague doctors reported seeing more women with the disease than men. In fact, 5 times more women had the bubonic plague than men. Many women who are told they have the cooties react by being in denial. They want to convince themselves that they do not have the cooties. One of these women in denial is Chloe Kang. Chloe's acquisition of the cootie virus can be explained. When interviewed, she told interviewers that she does not wash her hair in the morning and instead washes her hair the night before. That can cause bacteria to build up in her hair in her sleep, and that bacteria can become a strain of the cootie virus. Furthermore, she can spread the virus the next morning, giving it to everyone she sees. Unsanitary practices such as this can lead to a global outbreak of the cootie virus. In conclusion, the cooties is a very dangerous disease that affects millions of Canadians every day. Because women carry more bacteria on their hands than men, they are more prone to carry and spread the cooties. Thank you all for listening.
Stanley already won.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, now Chloe goes, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, spectators and honorable judge panel. Today, I'll be presenting my presentation on why boys/Stanley Zhang have cooties. Cooties have, in fact, originated from boys, but not just boys. It has accumulated within none other than Stanley Zhang right there. Don't let his fancy vocabulary and his fake citations fool you, because he has, in fact, contracted the cooties and is a major spreader of the cooties disease. But let's move on and talk about why boys in general have cooties, right? I have 4 reasons why boys have cooties. So first, I tell you that sperm carries cooties, right? Typically in the process of sexual reproduction and human fertilization, biologically the sperm penetrates the egg in order to fertilize it. And that's how babies are born. And Martha Wong, a biologist at Harvard University, states that sperm carries 50% more cooties than eggs do. Additionally, now since babies are devilish creatures, which all they do is cry and poop, the sperm is essentially the reason why these babies are created, and the cooties within and on the sperm create these devilish babies, which means that boys who have sperm are the ones who actually have cooties in the first place. But second, let's move on and talk about another reason, which is that boys comparatively do more contact sports, right? Yes, girls do sports as well, but boys comparatively participate in more contact sports than girls. In fact, a study at Harvard University shows that boys do 7 times contact sports compared to girls. Contact sports are typically played with equipment that may or may not be clean, especially if it's a public gym or something where everybody shares this equipment. These contact sports are also played on either A, muddy grass field where there's a high risk of getting dirty and getting all the germs in the mud on you, or B, on gym floors that have been stepped on by a lot of people and sweated on by several boys that also play contact sports. And especially since we established that boys originate, cooties originate from boys, contact sports make it easier for these cooties to spread and for the cootie crisis to worsen. But third, let's talk about feminism, right? We tell you that, historically in the past, men have oppressed women, and feminism only exists in right now because men have historically oppressed women. And the relevance to feminism and cooties is that oppression creates cooties. And by oppressing someone, you automatically guarantee that you have cooties, because if you oppress someone and take away their rights, you are a foul, loathsome, evil human being. Furthermore, the oppression of women is unfair and rude, which equals cooties. If you're unfair and rude, you automatically guarantee that you have cooties because you're a foul, loathsome, evil human being. One example is Donald Trump, right? Trump has tried to oppress and has oppressed many minorities in the United States so far throughout his years as president. It is A, widely known fact that Donald Trump has cooties, and it is supported by Martha Chang that goes to Texas University. And B, a recent study by Harvard University additionally shows that when tested, Donald Trump in fact had cooties. So you can see the direct correlation here, especially since Trump is another man. But none other than the last reason is that men sweat more than women. Yes, it is true that women sweat too, but on average, men sweat 50% more than women do. Sweat is sticky, gross, and smelly, not to mention one of the main bodily fluids in men that contain the highest concentration of cooties. It also contributes to body odor, which equals cooties. But then let's move on and talk about why Stanley Zhang specifically has cooties, right? First, he has a communist strict piano teacher. Now, you may have seen Eugene Skovorodnikov, who happens to be Stanley's piano teacher. He is Russian, and according to Stanley, he is a communist. The fact that his piano teacher is Russian and a communist isn't the worst thing about him, because arguably communism could be represented or interpreted as a good thing to some people. I'm not going to argue about politics because it's unwise to do so. However, the thing we're going to focus on today is the fact that Stanley's piano teacher is freakishly strict, right? Before you accuse me of making stuff up, however, this information came firsthand from Stanley Zhang. His piano teacher, according to him, is very strict and very picky and very mean, which means cooties because, like I said earlier, being rude and unfair equals cooties. And since Stanley spends so much time with Eugene, the cooties most certainly have rubbed off on him. But then second, Stanley has a very messed up sleeping schedule, right? And you might wonder, what does a messed up sleeping schedule have to do with cooties? But listen, Stanley has a very messed up sleeping schedule, and he frequently wakes up well in the afternoon, usually around 1 or 2 p.m., most of the time even later. Now, you may wonder why this equals cooties, but let me explain. Typically, when someone has a bad sleeping schedule, their bodies tend to have to adjust to this change. Just like, for example, if you were to have jet lag, your body needs time to adjust to this. And this completely skews all the bodily function and messes with their body's circulation. And this increases production of negative hormones and negative materials, which means cooties, because the body doesn't have the capacity and the bodily functions nor the regulation to get rid of these germs like it did before the messed up sleep schedule. And the last reason why Stanley Zhang in particular has cooties is because he has been to the North Korean border. Comparatively, North Korea is less organized and less sanitary compared to other countries such as Canada or the United States. And I personally have never been to North Korea, which means I was exempt from this experience, and I was exempt from being in contact with this less organized and less sanitary place. And when Stanley went to the North Korean border, the unsanitariness of North Korea may have rubbed off on him, and he may carry it to this day. Therefore, he has cooties. Thank you for listening.
Stanley already won.
Alright, do the judges go to the judge panel now? Or
I'm pretty sure we have to
Yeah.
Okay.
fight.
Okay, so
Do our panel first.
The judge panel.
Cross-examine.
There should be a
cross X.
Wait, what's happening now?
There should be a rebuttal stage. There should be a rebuttal
Probably
stage.
just.
Well, no, don't they ask each other questions?
Yeah, they should have a rebuttal
I think we
stage.
do.
All right,
Would you
Chloe.
like the first question since you spoke first
Yes,
anyway?
Chloe.
How about you guys just argue between yourselves for a little bit.
No, I don't
That'll
know.
be fun.
Whatever.
No, in here.
Do we
I
need
know,
to
that's
do
what I mean.
time?
Oh, yeah,
do we need
yeah.
to do time? Like, should we time ourselves?
No.
Like, we don't, so this doesn't
No.
carry on for too long?
No, doesn't matter. No.
No, time yourself for like a minute and
Just
I don't know,
talk. I have
30
the rest of the
seconds.
night. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll just cut it off when it seems appropriate.
Chloe, we have already established that the cooties is a bacterial disease. I'm not sure because a lot of
bacterial disease. It might not be correctly interpreted when you say it like that. It's not necessarily related to bacteria.
it is
can be,
related
but
to
it's not
bacteria.
all the time. Not really. It's more about the essence of the human and like just these particles within the body that are negative and not very beneficial to the human. Is what I'm trying to ask.
No. There are many diseases that originate from bacteria. Like many,
First of
a lot
all,
of
let me ask you
accumulated
something.
bacteria.
First of all, what evidence can you give that these multitude of diseases actually originate from cooties? Second, why do guys also contract these diseases if only girls have cooties?
Because like many feminists have said, everyone is the same on the inside, right? Like
literally the whole point of this debate is to argue that they're not the same.
No, I meant no. Listen, I meant that if women do have cooties, it can also spread to us. The purpose of this debate is for me to prove that cooties originated from women. Men can also have cooties, and that's why since elementary school we try to stay away from you because you do have cooties.
Okay, I see.
If it is impossible for men to contract cooties, then why would we be having this debate right now?
I don't understand because you stated that you're trying to prove that women are the cause of cooties, and that's women are the reason why cooties are spread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of your disease point. So if there's more than one disease that exists right now, that has been, according to you, a result of cooties, doesn't that not mean that a singular woman is the cause? Because if there are a multitude of diseases, that means that there's more than one spreader. Does that make sense?
Hey, Stanley,
Don't you think that's a very obvious logical fallacy? Don't you think?
Miss Kang, actually, there are different kinds of bacteria if you were not aware. I'm saying that the
I'm
cooties...
aware that there are different kinds of bacteria.
I'm saying that the cooties come from this exact type of bacteria that comes from your
Here's
hand.
the thing. I'm aware
For example,
that
E.
there's more than one type of bacteria.
coli came from the unsanitary practices of some third world African countries. Just like how the cooties came from the specific type of bacteria that came from your hands.
Okay, well, that wasn't really my point, but anyway, let's move on. Okay, you may ask a question.
I have no further questions.
Oh, okay. Then can I ask another question?
Yes, you may.
So you stated that the reason why, one of the reasons why I have cooties is that it's because I prefer to shower at night, right? But comparatively, since your argument is that showering in the morning is better, comparatively, if you were to shower in the morning and then go out and do all your stuff and get all the germs on you, which according to you equals cooties, and then go to sleep and smear all the germs in your bed and then wake up and wash those off, doesn't that essentially deem the shower useless because the germs have already rubbed off in your bed and your clothes?
No, because every time I exit my house, in the morning before I go to school, I will take a shower. And when I'm in contact with people outside of my house, I won't spread any cooties because because I've already washed off all the cooties in my shower. But because you showered in the night, all the bacteria accumulate.
No, you're not understanding my point.
And you're going outside and spreading the cooties to everyone.
No, that wasn't my point. So like if you were to say you took a shower in the morning and then you go out to school and you gather all the sweat and the germs and the body odor, especially if you're in the gym, you sweat and stuff, and then you come back and then you don't shower and then you go to bed and then you wake up and wash it off. It doesn't really kind of defeats the point of a shower.
My point is, I shower before I see everyone else. You shower after you see everyone else. Therefore, you spread more cooties.
But I shower at night, and then I wake up, and then, like, I don't really do anything that gives me germs. You know what I mean?
Yes, you do. I do online gym. It's basically, I lie to the teacher about everything I do.
Exactly.
You do actual gym.
Yeah,
you are in contact with all the sweaty people.
Faithful, you know? I just prefer to be an honest, genuine human being. Unlike,
Yes, you will get
hush. Right, hush.
Thank you for regulating the debate.
I need my cooties facts. Come on.
Here's the thing. Let me just explain. Okay.
That was beautiful.
Let me just explain what my reasoning is, since you clearly don't seem to understand what I'm trying to tell you. So, if you were to, even if I go outside and meet everyone, I first of all, I've showered before I meet everyone else, because technically I shower at night, which is before I meet everyone else. So I still shower before I meet everyone else. And then when I come back and from getting all the germs on me, and when I come back from the outside world, and I wash all the germs off, that means I'm very clean and sanitary when I hop into my bed to sleep.
Yes,
or when
Chloe,
I change into my PJs.
Yes, Chloe, you're very clean and sanitary when you're isolated, but when you're with everyone else, after a night's sleep, there is so much bacteria that accumulates.
Can you prove to me why exactly that a good night's sleep accumulates bacteria, when I clearly showed you in my speech that having a messed up sleep schedule accumulates more cooties?
Because first of all, you're in your bed, you're rolling everywhere. Oh, what? All right. Anyways, and you're in your bed, right? You're rolling everywhere, and sometimes when it gets really hot, you start to sweat. And there's always stuff. There's stuff in your hair. There's bacteria in your hair that you need to wash. There's bacteria in your hair, and you're spreading it all over your pillow, right?
Just understand, all the things that you talked about aren't a concern if you shower at night. Why would there be bacteria in your hair that spreads all over your pillow if you took a shower before you go to bed?
Chloe,
why would you?
Chloe, have you ever seen me carrying my pillow to school?
What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything?
Because if I shower in the morning,
it doesn't matter, because if you shower in the morning and then you don't shower after you come to school and then you go to bed, that means the bacteria is still in your hair. However, if you shower before you go to bed, that means that you wash off all the bacteria and then you go to bed.
No, but if I shower in the morning before I go to school, doesn't that mean that I wash out all the bacteria before I go to school?
No, it doesn't. Okay, you wash off all the bacteria before you go to school, but then you're literally going to go to school and get all the bacteria back on you, and then you're going to go to bed and rub all the bacteria on your pillow, which is exactly what
whose fault that is? The only reason why I have bacteria, if I go to school and I accumulate bacteria on my body, is because of you, Chloe, because you don't shower.
I wasn't aware that I was the only person that goes to EMS. I wasn't aware.
Get back to the questions, people. This isn't an argument.
I mean, technically Okay, do you have any questions? Because I
have no further questions.
That's what a debate is.
It's supposed to be a civilized argument, not just an argument.
All right, I think it's time for the judges to go to the judge panel.
Stanley, what was that?
That was so stupid.
No.
Stanley.
No. I know. I have something to say. I'm not a judge. I have something to say. No. That went from an entire school presentation to who showers in the morning versus the night.
Well, showering.
What was the topic of the debate? What was the topic of the debate? I'm so
Since you got ever,
Do boys or girls
do
have
boys or girls have cooties?
cooties?
Oh, I thought it was can either gender contract.
We're 15, and we're arguing about
15 years.
Wait, since this is done, do you want to argue about something else? Since we also have everyone.
Well,
here.
next Sunday. Next Sunday we can do that.
Oh, okay. It lasted a lot less than I thought it would be. Because I thought it was gonna last a lot longer, but.
Well, it's already 7:50.
Well, it lasted for like 20 minutes.
That lasted a whole 20 minutes. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We waited like a month for this.
See, this is very underwhelming because I thought it would go on for several rounds. I thought we were gonna have like a rebuttal.
Want to know what's more underwhelming?
If you're gonna say something about my height, my speech, or my face,
That would be funny, but I'm not gonna say that.
What's underwhelming?
How there's 2 people and there's only 3 people voting for them when there's like 12 people here or something.
Because the rest are spectators.
Yeah, but
The more
listen,
judges-
most
more
of the
judges
people
you have-
here, such as Taj.
No, Stanley, you kind of choked. You choked hard.
Taj.
You choked hard, Stanley. I don't know how to say this.
No, I'm gonna win. Don't worry. I'm the best.
This is if I lose, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
That hurt physically.
If I
sorry.
lose, I'm gonna be in physical pain. Like
Just to clarify, what were you guys trying to convince us?
That girls have cooties.
that boys have cooties.
Girls have cooties.
And then we specifically talked about why the other has cooties. And then we started arguing about how it's better to shower. Okay, but like, hear me out. Like, don't you think it's better to do that?
No, don't you guys think that
yeah.
it's better to shower in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shower at both times. Simple.
Oh my god.
Well, let me ask.
Wait, did I
Chloe's a
miss
Democrat.
it? Did I miss it? Wait, what happened?
You missed the
Yes,
entire
the
thing.
entire
You missed the entire
missed the
thing.
whole
Oh damn.
20
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Wait. How'd it go? Who? How'd it go?
I don't know. Oh my god. Lydia actually took notes.
Why?
Also,
That's
can someone give me statistics of how many men and women there were during the Black Death? Because Stanley brought up a point that actually got me curious about like a singular thing.
He cited Maximus Peng. Do you really? He cited Maximus Peng from British Columbia.
He said Martha Wong.
Wait,
I
Chloe,
did. I didn't have any citations until you brought up Maximus Peng, and then I was like, oh.
Why would you stem out from Eugene so much?
I didn't. I literally brought up one thing until Eugene.
I love how Lydia just writes blah 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 third world African countries. I tuned out.
World African country.
Bacteria on Chloe. Did I miss something?
You missed everything.
No,
You
that's
missed
what Lydia
everything.
wrote.
This is just.
Oh heck yeah, I will.
Wait, what's a pass or smash show?
What?
Smash your pass.
Wait.
Can someone please explain?
So okay.
How do you not know?
Kira, do you know what? Let me just give you a quick explanation. So smash or pass is where you get 2 people or 1 person, and you have to say either smash, which is like have sex with them, or pass, which is you don't.
Ah,
How do you not know that?
Bruh.
Wait. I did.
I'm a
Are
little
you
on the
innocent?
stupid side.
I thought you were innocent. I thought you were. I thought you weren't innocent.
I'm a little bit between both.
That's fair. That's fair.
So why did he say that?
As Lydia took strenuous notes on what both of us.
No.
were saying.
That wouldn't make sense.
'Cause everybody wants to smash me. That's why. Quite obvious.
Ah, yes, Chloe paste everywhere.
I hear what you said, but
Okay, good. No one heard that. Good. Perfect.
I did. Don't worry.
Oh, you think I'm hot? Is that what you
No,
said?
no.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You just said everyone wants to smash you, so I thought you meant like figuratively, like with a hammer. So I said Chloe paste everyone.
I was just kidding.
It's actually really funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Why is Yasmin tagging us in?
In what?
Just in. That's the end of the end of the whole sentence.
Real. She's tagging. Oh, she said we're the best people she met this year.
Who? What?
Did she tag us in something?
Oh, that's kind of
What?
That's nice.
When? Where? Why? How?
It's not you.
Oh,
It's not you
this girl
guys.
named
Yeah,
Yasmin,
the 5 W's.
Wait, what?
When?
This girl named Yasmin, she tagged us in a reel, and the reel says, tag the best people you met this year. So, you know.
Oh.
I'm kind of superior to all of you
guys,
right now.
Hey, Chloe,
Yeah,
I got tagged too.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is that I wouldn't want to be her favorite person, so I think I'm good.
Oh, wow,
that's so mean.
Wow.
I mean, you're nobody's favorite person. You're just no one's favorite.
I'm on
do
no
be
one's side
salty
there.
though. Beckham do be salty.
Don't worry. Same here, Beckham.
It was a joke.
Same here, man.
That stemmed out to be something that's true.
Just know that we're also joking, Becca.
No.
I'm not sure if that thought has occurred to you, but...
My god. Oh, now until they decide they're done judging?
Hey Beckham, I don't know you, but I'd put you on my list.
Yay.
Yeah, Josh, I really...
You know, well, I'm everyone's favorite, right? Everyone would put me on their list, obviously, because I'm so amazing. That's why.
Roll.
No.
Random number generator.
I would Jacqueline send me a picture of her forehead.
What?
We all ask questions, don't we?
Our biggest question.
I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to not be biased. You know, we have 3 very honorable, trustworthy judges, so...
You're just saying that because there's 2 female judges and 1 male judge.
No, I didn't say that last time because Christian... I didn't say that last time because Christian was yelling out about how bad I was in the middle of my speech. Also, Beckham and Arthur were like... Arthur was like calling me dumb.
Last time I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there last time.
You were. Oh, you weren't? Never mind then, I'm just dumb.
I wasn't even there. Well,
I'm sorry.
No, Stanley did. Stanley did.
I bet Stanley won.
Shut up.
I think
literally 5 seconds into
You did not watch the debate. You have
I
no
know
say
what
in this.
Stanley would say.
5 seconds.
We were helping him prepare.
Stanley, I already knew he won.
He didn't do very good. The moment they had started asking questions, he kind of crumbled.
Woman may not be big and dirty.
Exactly. Thomas, my man. At least someone has some common decency around here.
That was a shameful display.
Plus 10 respect.
Honestly, I think everyone lost here.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for that verdict. Thank you for that verdict, Josh.
You guys missed the entire debate.
You guys missed the entire debate.
I'm not the only one.
Hey, Alicia, what do you think?
Bad.
Very good.
It was a very entertaining thing to hear.
We can argue on something else for you guys if you want. Since we tend to argue about a lot of things.
No. Do one about height. Do one about height. That Stanley will win.
Stop.
Being tall or being short. Or being tall or being short. That's a good topic.
There's already an answer to that.
Tall.
It's true though, because
tall's the answer.
I mean, obviously being short is, but
getting hit, I guess.
Exactly.
surface area. Less surface area.
You want to know the one upside to being short? Right.
Gosh, how do you know the upsides to being short if you're not short?
Yeah.
Because I know the downsides of being tall. Every time I stand up every time I get up from my
Wait,
dinner
Josh, how
table,
tall are you? Josh, how tall are you?
like 5'11" and a half.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, I've got one small problem.
Oh.
Every time I get up from my dinner table, I smash my head against a chandelier.
oh, damn.
It's really
If I was short, that wouldn't happen.
really funny.
Here, I'm 5'8", I almost hit the chandelier. Chandelier's really
I have
low.
a chandelier that's like annoyingly
It's like-
low, and I still can't smash my head on it.
We.
Almost hit my head.
I'm
What
5'5",
show,
I'm the
guys?
perfect height.
Would show
5'8".
you guys the
5'8" is
chandelier, but I don't want to reveal the interior of my home to the general public.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just paranoid.
Liam, take a
'cause
photo of you.
That was someone else's. That was like a random window in the condo I live in.
Oh.
That was not my. That was not my window.
Beckham, can you stop blowing into your microphone, please?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh
There we
my
go.
god. Thank you.
Yeah, why am I stressed about this? Oh my god!
Well,
this is-
because you're gonna lose.
Oh my god.
you weren't even here to watch the debate. Shut up.
Hey, wait, Josh, can you send me the
Yeah, it was bad.
I have no VOD. I have no...
It was just bad. I just.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
Then Rye, can you send me the
There. I took
debate? The debate. Oh, okay. Wait, YouTuber
Stream on
Twitch.
your what?
Okay.
Single-handedly the worst
I want to try.
all year. Yeah, man.
I mean, we can still argue about something else. For it to be.
It's yeah.
All right, you want to know what? Let's do a controversial topic: boys versus girls, better gender. I'll leave now.
Okay, first of all,
You know what?
if we're doing this, I'm going to bring up feminism. I will bring up
I was
feminism.
joking. No,
I will bring
please
up
no.
feminism.
Please no. I was
So
joking.
first of all-
I'm not actually serious. Please,
Chloe,
please,
don't!
I'm begging,
Chloe, you're gonna
please,
murder him. Chloe, stop.
No,
Chloe,
I say it's
don't,
boys.
don't. We don't want to kill anybody today. Okay, you're going to.
It was just
I mean,
a bad
that's
joke.
debatable.
Please.
That's debatable. Oh, right, this is so cool.
Like, so
This is-
much
this is
more
cool.
pain.
I like this.
Being a girl, so that's kind of why. Period. Birth.
The
That's
stream.
icky stuff. All the painful stuff is
This
being
is
girl.
actually very cool.
But to be fair, though, the guys have to deal with all the complaining.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You think girls will have to deal with the complaining, guys?
I'm joking.
Josh,
Please,
you're going
please,
there.
Oh, no.
I'm not serious.
Please.
Oh no.
That was
I'm
interesting.
just trying to make people laugh.
Well, you know what? I guess you can call it laughing.
Crap, Arthur, you missed the entire
Arthur, you missed the entire thing.
Holy fuck, there's so many people, dude.
What's worth
How
it?
big of a crap? How big of a poo were you taking?
Because we can.
I was busy building.
Because we were because we said 7:30 and nobody cares. That's why.
Not worth the wait.
Because I was just waiting for her to return from building Lego.
I'm just gonna leave now.
Okay, bye bye.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What? Okay.
Nothing.
Believable, very believable.
I'll probably, crack the table or something.
Favorite Haichu flavor. Yeah.
Red.
Except if it's with Skittles. Red Skittles are kind of gross.
I'm
Also,
not-
Red
I want
Starburst.
to go back.
Red Starburst is so inferior.
If you're
Red. Sorry, go ahead.
I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, how's today made?
They're Beatles.
Why don't you
They're not
enlighten?
Beatles.
Rye, why don't you enlighten us?
Okay.
Let me just look it up.
Oh.
What is red dye made out of? Let's look at this.
Gross.
It's made of insects Red food dye is made out of a pigment called carminic acid, which insects store in their guts and use to ward off predators. The more you know.
Honest. Right. Do you know how purple dye is made?
Beetles, I'm pretty sure.
What? It's gonna be like
it's from seed
it's gonna be
cells,
like an
isn't it?
ox's anus or something.
What is beetles?
Back in the good old days. Actually, it was used as like a. It was the color of royalty, I believe, because of how hard it was.
I win!
The winner of the 2020 Cooties Debate Part 2 is closed.
States no one. Say
No! Stanley should have won.
Thank you.
We posted our facts in the discussion. If you're curious,
Ban Sasha.
Thank you.
Ban
Thank
Sasha.
you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Try,
Thank
Stanley,
you.
try.
I love everyone. I think
Okay,
people are
I'm gonna be a good sport here. I accept my defeat.
Don't just ban everyone.
You accept your defeat.
everyone banned.
You accept your defeat. Okay.
Yes, I accept my defeat, and I congratulate you, Chloe, on your
Since you're
on
being a
your
good sport
win
about this,
today.
am I not?
But watch out, because next time I'm gonna win. I will
Next time?
prove to all
Wait.
of you.
We should make this a weekly
Stanley.
thing. We should make
Stanley.
this a weekly thing.
What?
please not.
What are you, some damn anime character rival? Jesus.
Yes. Yeah.
We must make this a weekly thing. We must make
What's
this a weekly
another?
thing.
You guys have to come up with a topic though.
Yo, I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a second.
Versus Coke.
No more cooties.
Pepsi versus Coke.
Okay.
What are we
Dude,
doing?
neither of them.
Oh,
are
we should
good.
argue about whether Stanley or Stanley or I. Wait, Stanley or
Have
me
more
are stupid.
cooties.
Stanley or
Who
me
has
is
more
stupid.
cooties?
No,
Well,
Connie,
Hey, guys,
That's just gonna
guys,
no,
if
that's
we
just
already
gonna
did a
devolve into
debate
argument.
about Chloe and Stanley, we don't want to do one that's like very similar.
No, we
What if
gotta
we have
do it with
different
two
we should do
different
something
people.
else.
Yeah, dude.
Why don't we have
We can have teams.
teams?
We can have teams. Just
Yeah, we
like
can have
an
teams.
actual debate round. Okay, so I'm a tryhard Asian girl that takes actual debate and argues about politics. And on each team there's two people. We could do that.
I've got a
that.
question. I've got a question.
No one's gonna
Can
be
I go
mine.
with Chloe?
Oh,
Ask away.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Ask away.
Christian.
Yeah.
If you're actually
What is
gonna,
your inquiry?
Christian, if you're actually gonna do that, can I be a judge this time?
I'll just type it in chat.
Maybe.
But
What is your
all
inquiry?
fucking good.
Wait, Stanley, can you try to be your teammate,
Go for
Stanley?
Wait, let's all have teammates. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Better twin, Alicia, Josh, Alicia.
What?
Hi, gamers.
Awful stream. Terrible stream there.
Good job.
Bad
Wait,
quality.
since Stanley's being a good
Stanley
sport
could
about
have
him.
won.
Carmen, say that one more
Stanley.
time. And
Stanley
actually,
choked.
I'm gonna ban. Can I kick her?
No,
Can I
don't
kick her
ban
from
me.
the
No,
server?
don't,
Okay,
please.
I will
please,
mute
don't.
everyone. I will mute
Please don't.
everyone.
Don't, please.
Okay. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I wanted to, kick Carmen because she's being a really bad sport.
She's undeafened.
Who the hell is speaking Chinese in the back?
I sound like a 5-year-old. But